Cathie Wood doubled her stakes in these stocks in 2022. Number 10. Block, Incorporated. Number of hedge fund holders, 96. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 80%. Block, Incorporated affords bills offerings. The organization published profits for the primary region of 2022 on May 5, reporting profits consistent with proportion of 18 cents, lacking marketplace estimates via way of means of 2 cents. The sales over the duration changed into $39 billion, down over 21% as compared to the sales over the equal duration ultimate year and lacking analyst expectancies via way of means of $180 million. In the primary 3 months of 2022, the Cash App of the employer generated $2.46 billion of sales and $624 million of gross profit. Number 9. Fiverr International Limited. Number of hedge fund holders, 22. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 86%. Fiverr International Limited owns and runs an internet market for talent. At the cease of March 2022, ARK Investment Management owned 32,997 stocks with inside the employer really well worth $2.5 million, representing 0.01% of the portfolio. The fund first bought a stake with inside the employer with inside the 0.33 region of 2019, shopping for over 19,000 stocks at a median fee of $22.88 consistent with proportion. The fund has been regularly including to the keeping in 2021, growing its stake with inside the organization via way of means of 5% and 85% with inside the ultimate quarters of the year. Number 8. Cloudflare, Incorporated. Number of hedge fund holders, 55. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 98%. Cloudflare, Incorporated owns and runs a cloud platform. On April 4, the employer introduced that it had finished the acquisition of Area 1 Security. The latter affords cyber security offerings which might be targeted on filtering out adware from emails. Cloudflare paid $162 million for the acquisition. Per Cloudflare, organizations lose extra than $2 billion each year from malicious phishing and enterprise email compromise campaigns. The organization ambitions to force at this marketplace with the Area 1 purchase. Number 7. Faro Technologies, Incorporated. Number of hedge fund holders, 10. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 143%. Faro Technologies, Incorporated markets digital gadget and offerings. The hedge fund of Cathie Wood entered the second one region of 2022 with 147 stocks of Faro Technologies, Incorporated Nasdaq, Faro, really well worth $93 million with inside the portfolio, comprising 0.03% of the whole securities. The employer has been a regular function with inside the ARK portfolio, with a minor spoil in overdue 2017. For the reason that fourth region of 2016, the fund has made widespread additions to the stake with inside the ultimate quarters. Number 6. Monday.com Limited. Number of hedge fund holders, 25. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 171%. Monday.com Limited is a structures software program organization. At the cease of the primary region of 2022, ARK owned 207,991 stocks of the employer really well worth $32.8 million, representing 0.13% of the portfolio. The inventory is a fairly new addition to the ARK profile. The fund first bought a stake with inside the organization at some point of the 0.33 region of 2021. It offered over 16,000 stocks at a median fee of $294.08 consistent with proportion for the stake. It has due to the fact brought to that keeping, growing its stake with inside the organization via way of means of 354% and 171%. Number 5. Roblox Corporation. Number of hedge fund holders, 61. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 202%. Roblox Corporation owns and runs an internet leisure platform. The hedge fund of Cathie Wood entered the second region of 2022 with a $281 million stake with inside the employer comprising over 6 million stocks. The employer has featured with inside the ARK portfolio continuously for the reason that first region of 2021. ARK has improved its stake with inside the online leisure organization via way of means of 87%, 33%, 56%, and 201% with inside the beyond 4 quarters. The keeping represents 1.17% of the ARK portfolio. Number 4. C Limited. Number of hedge fund holders, 108. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 302%. C Limited is a varied era employer. In overdue March, the employer introduced that Shopee, the e-commerce unit of the organization, changed into shutting down operations in India. The circulate got here after India banned the sale of Free Fire, a famous C product, ensuing in losses really well worth billions to the employer. The organization cited worldwide marketplace uncertainties as one of the most important motives in the back of the pullback from India. Shopee has additionally currently closed down operations in France. Number 3. Burning Rock Biotech Limited. Number of hedge fund holders, 11. Percentages increase in stake during Q1, 315%. Burning Rock Biotech Limited Nasdaq, BNR, is a China primarily based totally biotech organization. The employer published profits for the fourth region of 2021 in overdue March, reporting a sales of extra than $23 million, up over 14% as compared to the sales over the equal duration. Ultimate Yasheng Han, the CEO of the employer, stated at some point of the profits name that the employer had ended up a marketplace leader with inside the Remedy Choice enterprise and had laid a precise foundation for the organization transferring ahead with inside the pharma industry. Number 2. Nurix Therapeutics, Incorporated. Number of hedge fund holders, 25%. Increase in stake during Q1, 792%. Nurix Therapeutics, Incorporated is a biopharma organization primarily based totally in California. ARK first bought a stake with inside the organization at some point of the fourth region of 2021, shopping for near 44,000 stocks at a median fee of $30.32 consistent with proportion. As the proportion fee of the inventory fell to around $17, the fund improved its stake with inside the organization and now owns over 391,000 stocks with inside the employer really well worth $54 million, representing 0.02% of the portfolio. Number 1. CrowdStrike Holdings, Incorporated. Number of hedge fund holders, 74. Percentage increase in stake during Q1, 12,971%. CrowdStrike Holdings, Incorporated affords cloud primarily based totally cyber security offerings. At the cease of the primary region of 2022, the fund of Cathie Wood owned 124,043 stocks of the employer really well worth $28.1 million, representing 0.11% of the portfolio. The organization has been with inside the ARK portfolio, with minor exceptions, due to the fact the second region of 2020. Like different boom stocks, the proportion fee of the employer has tanked via way of means of near 1/4 over the last 12 months at the lower back of inflation concerns.